Should I get a divorce while my kids are still young, or I should wait till they are a bit older? Just wondering what your thoughts are on this. Has anyone stayed together just for the kids and waited for a later time to get divorced? It's not a dangerous situation, just one where I no longer feel in love with my husband, and I can sense he's no longer in love with me either. We have three children, the youngest being 6 months old. We barely communicate, only when it's regarding the children. We don't have sex, mostly my fault. I have no desire due to exhaustion and how I feel. I just don't feel like this is a marriage I want to be a part of anymore. He is a great dad though, and that's something I will never take away from him. Hello there, hi loves, welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Clara, you can call me Naya, and this is my mini world. So on today's episode of Let's Do the Rant, this is our story. Our sender here is wondering if there is a right time to get a divorce or not. So let's help her out here. And let me know what you think about the story that I just read to you all under the comment section. Let's start reading some few comments and find out what others think about this situation. So Practical Olive is saying that depends on the situation, but as long as you are not making each other miserable, I would wait and see if anything changes. True. I mean, good idea. Since both of you, like she just said, that it's nothing dangerous, just that she doesn't feel the love like before anymore. So Practical Olive is saying that she should wait since they are not making each other miserable. And she's Practical is also saying that you should do some counseling. Wait until you are not cis-M, PP, and overstimulated all the time and see what happens. My husband and I have been together nearly 15 years. The feelings EBB and flow from time to time. Sometimes they are stronger than others. Right now, aside from having my libido smacked down my postpartum life and hormones, etc., I couldn't be more into him. But I choose to stick with it and work at finding a new groove. Is keeping your family unit intact worth the effort? Okay, so Practical Olive is also showing a question for her, aside from her, I want to say her submission, because she said, Practical Olive said, she then her husband have been together for 15 years and it hasn't been easy. So this person, OP, should actually take it, take her time, and she's asking if keeping the family unit is intact is worth it or worth the effort. That means if it's worth the effort, I believe Olive is advising she gives it some time and see if it can fall back in love or something. I don't know. And 6665757 is saying that honestly, growing up with parents who are like what you and your husband are currently like, I wish they would have gotten a divorce sooner. Okay. Someone is talking from experience now. I wish they would have gotten a divorce sooner. They were both way happier after they got a divorce, and I actually love both of them, both of my step parents. If you are not happy and he's not happy, why make yourselves miserable? If you have the financial ability, I would separate. So the numbers I just mentioned earlier is the person's username. So this person seems to be speaking from an experience. So according to this person, they would advise they separate if, or they get a divorce if they want to, because from their point of view, after their parents got divorced, they both looked happier than when they were together. So yeah, and so say we all X is replying to what I just read, that this was me. I cried when I was little, when they would fight and think they were getting a divorce. But by the time I was 10, I would have begged them to do it. On a side note, I don't want to model that kind of marriage for my kids. Okay, cool. So according to say we all X is also saying that, and I think that's something parents, almost every parents do, right? When they are fighting or when there is a situationship that they think they need to divorce or like settle it some way, some way, somehow, they will be fighting inside and then they will assume the kids don't know what's going on. But something that I think right now is that, in fact, I know kids know when things are not going well around them. They feel it and they see things. They know stuff. They know more than we think they do. So yeah, I feel this person too. Okay, so let's read one more last comment. And this person is saying that it's funny. I always said I was proud of my mom for leaving because I know she would have been absolutely miserable her whole life if she stayed. And now I'm in a similar situation and can't bring myself to do it. I am 16 months PP, though, since you are only 6 months postpartum, I would probably recommend waiting. Get back to feeling like yourself a bit, and most importantly, have the conversations with your spouse. Expectation conversations with your spouse before doing anything else. Cool. I think the advice this person is giving is similar to the first the practical olives advice. So this one person too is saying that she takes her time and go through all her postpartum because apparently it's early. She's in one of her early stages of postpartum, I want to believe so. So this person is advising she waits and starts feeling like herself again before she would make any crazy decision. And I think if she takes this advice, it's going to be very good for her while she goes through the counseling and stuff like that. So if you're watching me right now and you're going through similar situations or you know someone going through something like that, kindly send this video to them so that they get to know the advice people are giving here and also the advice any one of you would leave under the comment section for this particular person to read. Anywho, so in a nutshell, I still want to know if there is a right time to get a divorce or there isn't. And also, is it advisable to, if you are certain you're going to get the divorce and your wards are small, I mean your kids are so young, do you wait for them to get a bit older or you go through with the divorce while they are still very young? Which one is the right way, or how do people actually do it, or how are you people normally advised by your counselors or whatever to do stuff like this? I really would love to know under the comment section. Thank you all very much for sticking with me throughout the video. If you've been able to watch to the end of this video and if not liked, tell me why you've not liked the video yet. Kindly like the video. Be sure to subscribe as well. Turn on the post notifications so that anytime I post a video, you'll be among the first people to be notified and come and watch when you receive the notification. Okay? Right. Thank you very much once again. See you all in another episode. Bye.